Hello again, this is your friend and your host Normandie Junction, welcoming you back to another episode of Building the Olympic / Titanic in Minecraft on a scale of 4 to 1. And in today's episode we're going to be continuing where we left off from the last one. We'll be continuing the B deck cabins along the port and the starboard side from where we last left off. Once again, thank you all for joining me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, if you wouldn't consider subscribing or hit the notification button as well to make sure you've got all future notifications of any future videos coming out. And once again, if you want to build this in your own Minecraft videos, go right ahead. I haven't got a problem with that. All I ask for is that you put a link of the channel in your descriptions below. Okay, that's all I ask for. It's not much, is it? Okay, so I'm heading over to B deck here, and like I say, I hope you're all still enjoying the tutorials as much as I am. It is a lot of hard work, but we are getting there slowly but surely. I can see the end being in sight in another, what, 50 videos? Maybe? I don't know. Right, so let's get started. So, right, like grey concrete, folks. I say, where I am now, we're back on B deck in the last video. I'm facing the bow and I'm on the starboard side. Now, before I begin, this is very fiddly. Okay, I spent half a day trying to perfect this. Okay, what it is you're going to have at least a total of 15 cabins on this side and 15 cabins on the other. However, they're all different. One set of cabins has its own bath, and the other cabin is split into two to form two cabins. So what the layout, this is how it's going to go. I'm going to do the layout on the starboard side. Please do the opposite on the other side, but I will do the first two for the port side because it can be a bit confusing. Okay, I confused myself, which is not hard. But like I say, all you'll need to do is, like, if you just bear with me, and then I'll put the doorways in and I'll put the walls up as well. But I will name all the individual cabins as well with our mangrove sign. So let's get started. So where we need to be first is on fray 13, this corner here. Light grey, this corner. Come across by 3 blocks. If you just come across, when I say come downwards, it's 1, 2, 3. So like I say, I'm facing the bow. Now go to the right by 6 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and on the 7th block put 1 more. Once again, grey concrete, this is a doorway. Okay, back to the light grey, and then do another 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and then come 2 blocks behind, 1 and 2. Now going back where we were, go back to the grey concrete and go 1, 2 and 3. This is another doorway. Okay, now get your grey concrete again and go to the right by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then put 2 grey concrete blocks, 1 here and 1 here. In fact, no, not 1 there. It is 1, 2 and 3. That is another doorway. Okay, now what you need to do next, we're going to go from this wall here, get your light grey and go to the left by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Come back to this line where we left off and come up to the left by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. There we go. And then from this wall here, you need your grey concrete again. It's another doorway. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now go 3 with light grey. 1, 2, 3. And then you go forward by 3. 1, 2 and 3. Let me make sure I've got all this all right. 1, 2. Yep, I have. Grey concrete to the left here. 1, 2 and 3. This is another doorway. And on this grey concrete block here, go forward by 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, put 1 more block as to make it a 7. Go to the right by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Come back to where we were before, the T junction. So like I say, this is on frame 10. And on frame 10, just go to the left by 3 from this block. 1, 2 and 3. 1 more grey block and take this grey block all the way to the end. As so, and when you get to the quartz block, by all means you can replace the bottom one with a grey concrete block. And on the inside, if you've still got if you've got grey concrete, just leave it as it is. But I put white on the starboard side, I put grey on the left. It's just to identify which area I'm on. But the bottom one must be a grey concrete block. Okay, so go along all the entire bottom there until you come to the end. There we go. So that's all done. All there done. Right. So moving on. Right, and I'm going from, right, okay, I'm going to identify which room is room, but I just need to put one more doorway in. So come into this corner here, go downwards by 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then go 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now one thing I did notice about all these cabins, there's a doorway here, and these doorways go all the way the length of the room. Either they use 2 cabins to make it into a bigger one, I'm not too certain, but there was a lot of doorways, hence why it took me so long. Now, this is a good area to look at it here, so starting on this starboard side, okay, I'm going to name the first cabin for you. This is the cabin here, it's a B57. Okay, now this little skinny room here, 3 blocks width, height is a wardrobe room, so I'll just call you DWR. Alright. Okay, so going forward, this is a little corridor here. Now here is a toilet. As I was saying before, they don't normally have their own toilets on the Titanic, but these cabins did. So that is a single toilet surrounded by the doorway, and what will even surprise you more, this room is a bathroom, where it had its own bath. Okay, so I just put bath. So that is style 1. I'll call it class 1. Okay. Now, the next room is one I'm going to call class 2. There's only 2 styles, class 1 and class 2. So remember this pattern, this is class 1. Okay. In fact, what I'll do now, I'll come over to the port side. We're going to do the same again. And this is where I get confused, which is not hard, like I say. So starting from the corner here on frame number 13, but we're on the port side. Get your grey concrete block and go over to the right by 3. Which put a block down there. Come back by 6. So that is 7 in total. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. 1. I see I've stopped already. 4. Yeah, sorry. 4, 5, 6. 7th block. Get your grey concrete. Okay, that's all done there. Top block here. Wait 1 second to get some more potion. Okay, it's 13 in total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And then that block there, we take all the way up to the back. As so. Okay. So that's the total width for the room. The entire width for the rooms are roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. So from that frame there to that frame there, that's the total width for the room. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so going from this block here is back by 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then go 2 to the right. And then it is a dark grey. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going straight across to join up the room. That's the bathroom there. In fact, it's not the full bathroom. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Have I missed something here? Yes, I have. So it's 1, 2, 3. Take away the 3. I forgot the toilet. And then go 1, 2, 3 back. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And then get 3 across. Go back to grey concrete. And put it all the way back. There you go. Sorted. Yeah, there we go. So the toilet's there. The bathroom's there. And then the little corridor in itself. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go forward. So going from this block here. 1, 2, and 3. That's a doorway. And then get the grey concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put 1 block here and 1 block there. This is the wardrobe room again. And then your doorway for the wardrobe room is located here. It is 1, 2, and 3. Get your grey concrete, join it up to the end of the wall, and join it up to the end of the wall. Okay, so let me just check I've got this right, folks. So, yeah. Toilet, bathroom, a little corridor to get to those 2 rooms. This is a wardrobe room, and this is the actual cabin itself. And the actual beds themselves are in these corners here. If you want to know where the beds are allocated, I put a block there to indicate a bed. Okay, so like I say, it is from this corner 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remove 3, and that is your doorway. Like that. Okay, so I'm zooming out again. Okay, hope you get that pencil in your head, folks. So those grey concrete lines are your doors, and the light concrete is the layout of the cabin. Okay, and on this side, it is B58. Okay, so, you know, might as well, yeah, remember, port side evens, starboard side odds. So let's go back to the starboard. So that's class 1 of cabins. Now we're going to do class 2. Class 2 is a lot more easier, actually. But the easiest reference is go to the toilet room where the door is, put down 1, 2 and 3. That's where the doorway is to get into the cabin. Okay, and then we're going to repeat that. Sorry, I'm not going to repeat that. Get your grey concrete block, go forward by 2. Okay, then get your grey concrete 1, 2 and 3. And then get your grey concrete again and go 3, 1, 2, 3 forward. I'm going across by 13 to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Remember what I said before, each cabin is like 4 frames across. So from this corner here, we can take this straight to the end. Okay, and of course, if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, remove 3. And get your 3 grey concrete, you line up perfectly, so that's another doorway going across. Okay, now like I say, going back to this corner, as we zoom out a bit, go back to this corner here, get your grey concrete, and you're going to come backwards by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and after you come backwards, put down 1 more block, go to the left by 1, come back by 3 and a 4, left by 1. Okay, and then you just join these 2 lines up. Okay, and then come back to this corner, remove 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we zoom out, and that's class 2 done. Now, this is a cabin here. In fact, I'll mark it now down for you. It's B59. And the next cabin, like I said, this is a wardrobe room, so I'll just call it DWR. WR. And this is a cabin on its own. And this one is called B61. Okay, so that is the 2 different styles. So like I say, you just need to remind yourself. Okay, so in fact what we'll do, folks, to make it more easier, this grey concrete line here. Okay, just get rid of those 3. Come over to the left by 1. Let's get them all in sync. Like I say, there you go. So you got 3 doors. So with me with the copy and paste method now, okay, which is saving me a lot of time. So what I'm going to do now, the thing you need to remember, so this is class 1, this is class 2, you go back to 1 and you repeat. So it's 1, 2, then a 1, 1, 2, then a 1. In fact, what I could just do, to save a lot of time, I'm going to copy it all here. So, get rid of that, start from there, come all the way over to there. Okay, and then I will copy it from this corner. I just hope I get this right. I'm going to cut this up, I've got a feeling I have. Right, so copy it and then bring it back. Got to make sure I've got to leave a gap of 3 as well. Oh, do I? No, I don't. Sorry. Oh, see, I told you I'd cock it up. Okay, so come back and paste it. I should really do this all off cut so you can't watch me. But like I say, there we go. There you go. I've pasted it now. Excellent. So you see what I'm going at, don't you? So say that's class 1, class 2, then back to class 1, and then class 2, and we're back to class 1. So let's get this all pasted over to now. We've got to go do this at least 5 times. Like I say, it's 15 cabins. Right, okay, so let me go back to here. See, that's what happens when you cock up. Okay, well, it made a nice pattern, but I can re-undo it. There we go, it's another set done. Let's come back over. Okay, that's that set done. Now we're going to continue this until we get to frame 28 of the stern. So I've got one more to go. Check everything's lined up. I left a block there to just to remind myself, yeah, this is frame 28. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant first time. I'm quite impressed by that. Little things, the little things impress me. The little things that make me happy. Well, say if you go across each room, okay, now I have missed some doorways here. I think there's some places, I think it's, oh god, look, yeah, there you go. I've cocked it up. There we go. So what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to do this all in a jump cut now. So give me a minute while I make this all, what cockpit is it? I mean, look at this, it's sticking outwards. Right, I'll be back in a minute, folks. I'll sort this all out and we'll pick up from frame 28. Okay, I'm back, folks, back in the room. Now I've lined it all very nicely now into one line. So I've corrected my error. And I do realise as well, I haven't got all the doors in as well. So like I say, let's just line them all up. Make sure each room in itself, all these cabins connected. It's like I said, there was just, all these cabins were connected by one whole lot of doors. So I don't know whether it's to make easy access, maybe it's for the stewards to get the luggage in. I'm just not certain. But like I say, it is easy access. I mean, if anything, people know more about ship layouts as well. If you want to leave a comment below explaining to why we always had like one whole set doorway, a door of basically connecting all the cabins. I still think it's easy access probably for the stewards to get the luggage in, but I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they were sealed off when the passengers were inside. But there we go. So that is the starboard side now done. Oh, excuse me. Like I say, what I'm going to do now is we are nearly finished. But like I say, we do need to do the same for the opposite side, for the port side. But like I say, I'll do it all in jump cut because there's no point in me doing it all and you watching me. Right, so like I say, yeah, just do as I say before, do class 2 as well if you're familiar. If you're not, I thought what I'll do for you now, folks, is just basically say I'll go through class 2 again, which I'm naming it as class 2. So once again, let's get all these grey concrete in line from the first set we did. Now, as I say, a good point of reference is the toilet door, so just go 1, 2 and 3. Get your grey concrete, okay, and then take it all the way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then 8th block, 13 across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13, and on the 13th block take this all the way to the back. Okay, replace the quartz block, and then what you need to do next is come from this block here, and you're going to go downwards. Like I say, roughly about, well, it's about roughly 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, sorry, 11 blocks. And then you just turn to the right. Well, first of all, get 3 grey concrete blocks. And then with the light grey, just join it all the way up to the end of the room. And then go from this one here, go 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, go right. Like I say, that's your wardrobe room again. Okay, same as before as the layout. But this is just one old cabin behind it, and the doorway for it is located on this side. So just bear with me 1 second, folks. It's, yeah, go from the grey concrete line here forward by 2, and the next 3 just remove, and that will leave you about 3 forward, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so let me zoom out so you get a good idea of it. Okay, so like I say, main cabin, wardrobe room and another cabin. And like I say, that's class 1, that's class 2, so I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2 all the way up to the end. So I'll do that now in the jump cut. So I'll be back in just a minute, folks, where I get both sides done for you. Okay, folks, as you can see now, that is the port side now complete on both sets of cabins, and I've copied and pasted it. Thank God for copy and paste. It has saved a lot of time. Okay, so that's all done. Now what we're going to do now, I'm going to be naming the rooms. Okay, so you know where your cabin room is. So let's head back over to the starboard side. Okay, so I've already done the first 2. That was B57. Okay, and they've all been marked for me. Now, like I say, these are 2 rooms in one. Okay, so that one was B61, and that one was, this one here was B59. So back again, we're back to the single cabin, and this one is B63. Okay, come over to the left. This first one you see is a B65. That's totally the wrong button. B65. There we go. The single cabin on its own is B67. Why do you keep pressing that? Okay, B67. Okay, come over. So it's just a single cabin for this one, folks. And after that, it's B69. Okay, and then it's two cabins here. So the one at the bottom is a B71. Okay, and this one here is a B73. Moving on. So just a single cabin this time. This one is a B75. Come across again. And one at the bottom is a B77. Single cabin, B79. Next one is B81. Okay, and then these two cabins here, two cabins, the one at the bottom is a B83. And this one's B55. So 85. 85. I realised I just said 55. Okay, so that is the starboard side done. Now let's head over to the port. So let's get those cabins marked. Okay, so the first cabin is B58. So we're on the even side, so it's two cabins on this one. B60 for the big room. And this one, B62. So trigger happy tonight. B62. Okay, go across to the single cabin. B64. Come across again, the big room. B66. B68 for the small room. Come across the big room. B70. And two rooms now. Big room B72. Cabin B74. Right, going on to the next one. Just three to go. I'll be quick as I can. The big room B76. Come across. Big room B78. Oh, get rid of that. B80. And then it's B82. And then the last two rooms, big room B84. And then the small room is a B66. Done. Right. So the next stage now, folks, we need to get all the doorways done. So, like I say, we're all going to do the doorways in the same style. I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it, but I'll be keeping to the same style, which is the quartz pillar. 1, 2, 3, then a block, then 1, 2, and 3, 4, then a quartz. Same side, quartz pillar. 1, 2, 3, quartz block, then quartz pillar. 4 times, and a quartz block. And to join them all up, use the quartz pillar. Okay, and at the top we're going to use the grey concrete this time. Okay, because like I say, you will use your concrete stairs, basically. No, sorry, quartz stairs to cover it. Okay, so that's your doorway. And once again, if you want to do the same style again for the doorways, all you need to get is your oak wood. I'll put that down there. And then get what I call brown concrete. And I need to type it in here. Fake oak, which I can't find. Try again. See, once again, folks, never record late at night. There we go. There. Once again, same style. 3 oak wood at the bottom, and then go to the top. 3 oak wood, Then get your fake ones. This probably make it easier to get the doors. And still with the fake, go 1, 2, block across, and just cover rest in brown concrete. And use your birch handles however you want to put them. I mostly put them on the right hand side now. There you go. So it looks like that, and don't forget to do the inside as well to give the effect. There you go. So you can just go through the doorway. Right, so like I say, for all the grey concrete, not the light, the grey, we need to fill in all these doorways for both port and starboard side. And once again, folks, like I say, my pattern to do the outside wall, which I'll show you in the next jump cut in a moment. So I'll tell you what, let me just get all these doorways done first. Right, folks, I'm back, and after doing so many doors, I'm still on the starboard side here, but facing towards the bow. I've pretty much done all the doors now on both the port, the starboard and the port side. So yeah, it's a lot of doors. Another thing you can do on the outside of the doors is basically put the cabin numbers. So like I say, come to this one. Which one is this one? B85. So that doorway is here. So I can just go through it, turn around, and put the room number at the top. B85. There we go. So I know which cabin it is. Okay, so what we need to do now is to start filling out well, the floors first. I thought it would be best to do the floors and the walls as well. Now, for the interior walls, I recommend just doing quartz pillar as so, just like that. So we can just connect it all. Okay, but like I say, any block you like. But like I say, I won't be doing interiors, guys, like furniture or anything like that for these tutorials. I'm just doing the layout of the rooms. But on the outside, what I mean by the outside is basically opposite this corridor here. All these grey lines here that you see, I want to do this style for the terracotta. So I'll just use this one here as an example. For starters, with my quartz pillar, I'll probably just do at the end there, do 1, 2, 3, and do like a gap of 2 frames, 1, 2, and 3. Then a quartz block and a quartz block. Join it up with a quartz pillar, and then go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then quartz block, and another quartz block, quartz pillar, join it all the way over, and just do like a concrete again, go all the way across. There you go. And then to fill it in, blue terracotta, fill all the inside in. So like I say, that's the toilet there, west room, a rest room, and then do the bottom half in white concrete. There we go. So that's 1 line and a 2 and a 3. So what I do now, I'd look at the floor. Okay, so in case you lose your way, look at the floor, and all the walls you see that align this corridor, I'll keep that same style. So for instance, of this one here, okay, I could just fill it in like this. 1, 2, and 3. Quartz pillar. Okay, and then quartz pillar at the top. And grey concrete, and then fill in the God, you know what? I've just realised I've gone the wrong style. Put your scream at the team and say, "No, don't do it." Silly me. Right, let's get that changed over. I don't know. There you go, done. So you're getting the idea of the style I'm going for. Okay, but like I say, tell you your choice, guys. But if you've got a single one there, I mean, you'll just be doing a single line like this, won't you? So it'll be 1, 2, and 3. Block 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pillar 1, 1, and 1, 2, and top this time. There you go. And a white concrete. Okay, so like I say, we're gonna have to do this for both sides. Now, also for your slabs. Okay, so you need two types of slabs, which I'm just going to get down now for you. You need your red never brick slab and a quartz slab. Okay. So let me just do that there for now. And once again, we're going to do the exact same pattern. So we'll go back to the doorway here from the grand staircase. Okay, so we're going to cross the entire deck. Make sure your quartz slab is on the outside, basically touching the grey concrete. Any doorways, like say these doorways, we could just go across like that. Very simple to do. Easy pattern to do. Like I say, and then you just get these little, like these little curves in. What was it, cul-de-sac? Could they call it cul-de-sac? Okay. Okay, and then you get the idea. And all the bits you fill in, just put your quartz slabs in. Okay, so like I say, it will take a little bit of time to do. So what I'm going to do now, and one more thing as well, we need to do the portholes. And we're pretty much done for the video. So what I mean by the portholes, basically you come to the windows. I've checked all the layout of these cabins. We don't have to change any windows, which is great. But what you'll need is your quartz stairs, quartz slab, which we've already got, but you need the sideways one if you've got it. If you don't have it, don't worry. Okay, so like I say, you can just use, you don't have to use it, you can just leave it blank if you want to, but this is what I've been doing. Okay, so once again, I choose any window, quartz stairs, go for the 4 corners. Okay, and then get your quartz slab, one at the bottom, one at the top, side quartz, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we're done. Okay, so what I can do there now, I can just copy and paste. So you need to do that for all the portholes. There you go, it's one done. And there you go. So you're going all the way up to frame 28. So like I say, I can't really much do any more in this video, like I say, because it is a bit lengthy. Okay, so this is frame 28. Go as far as you can. But once you come to this wall, just leave it blank like we did with the private saloon. So just only come up to this far. What I recommend we can do really is just get your quartz pillar and then get your quartz slab. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And quartz. And then your grey concrete. Okay, it just goes that far and we can join this up here. I'll show you in the jump up as well what I want you to do. So alright, it's going to be a bit of a work here, guys, so bear with me. I'm going to get this all done, and I'll be quick as I can, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, folks, we've come now to the end of the video, but we do have one more job left to do. I just thought I'd show you a quickly recap of all we've done so far today, as we make our way along the decks here at B-Deck. And as I say before, this is my style for the interior corridor of B-Deck. I've been putting the signposts on, like the service rooms, the room numbers. There's some I still need to do. But I did encounter one problem. One problem, which I'm going to show you. So bear 1 second. So this is, like I say, the B corridor on the starboard side. Okay, those are the ensuite rooms, those 3 doorways there. And this is the first cabin. Did I put the signpost up? No, I haven't done that yet. Okay. I've left the walls out to show you the problem. Okay, so this is a B57, okay, and the first problem is on frame 9 of the bow. This is frame number 9, and look, there's a window there. So the only way to get rid of this, because these rooms, staterooms, had 3 windows each at least. So all you'll have to do is move your window, make a copy as well, copy, paste it to the left and to the right. Obviously, if you haven't got this method, you'll have to take it out manually, which I'll do now for you. Take out the concrete blocks, take out the quartz blocks that's in front of the porthole. Because I say, if you're doing the Titanic, because I did do a video of the B-Deck layout of the windows for the Titanic, I'll leave that link in the description below for you guys. But like I say, if you're doing the Olympic, you will have to do this. Okay, so in all, there's 3 areas we need to change without taking away the grey concrete blocks. So sorry about this, but like I say, they do have to be taken out. So once again, there you go. Once you've done, take out the windows, and then you just get your quartz blocks, fill the interior there, come back on the inside, fill it there. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, and then I'm going to copy and paste the window. So 1, 2, copy it, and then where did it go? So hang on, don't think I copied it yet. Copy, yeah, 15 blocks copied. There we go. And also don't forget to do your button pattern on the outside. So it's not going to affect the the aesthetics of the ship that much. I just now need to finish some buttons on this side as well. So I'm just coming back in. There we go. So close that off now. Blocks of quartz. Come back in. And then seal it off. And then what I can do next is make 2 grey concrete, put it onto the top of the floor of the room. There we go. Just put a single quartz box for reference. Block 1, block 2. Make sure I pick the right pillar quartz blocks and fill it in. There you go. So like I say, yep, this is one of the sweet stickers. Like I say, in there is the wardrobe room, so it's very tight going, but you got some room to play with. And this corridor here leads to the bathroom, which is here. Okay, and the toilet, their own private toilet. Like I say, yeah, there's not much to play with. Okay. Right, so that was one of them. So remember that was frame B9 for the port and the starboard. Okay. So the next one is on frame number 4 of the stern. I'll just find it for you. Yep, there we go. So once again, put another window left and right. Okay, so you've seen me do it once, you don't need to see me do it again. So that's frame 4 of the stern that you need to change. And continuing on, and the next final one, here it is on frame number 9. That's frame number, sorry, no, it's 16. Don't know why I said 9. Yeah, that was the first one. Yeah, frame 16 of the stern. Okay, so once again, choose your windows on either side, and the job's done. In fact, I'll show you the other side as I come out here. It's easy to get lost on this ship. But let's again, this is how far I've gone. I've left this wall blank here. Okay, so the last cabin we did was B83. And like I say, we just pretty much ended up this corridor here. Okay, this is where the locker rooms were, and the doorway to go down to C deck. Okay, the staircase to C deck. Okay, so in the next video, folks, we'll be finishing off this area and around the staircase as well, and then we'll do a final video in the final section here, which is the library room and the Locate restaurant. Okay, hope I said that right. Alright, so I'm going to leave it here now, folks. So what I'll do as well, there's another thing to do as well. You'll get some concrete slabs, concrete quartz there, sorry, and where we have the grey concrete, just go all the way around to have that pattern here. And also as well, these bars here, I mean, you don't, if you want to fill them in, if you're not happy with them, you can just fill them up with slabs and some maybe sea lanterns as well. Because like I say, I'm using the portion of night vision, so when it goes off, this goes completely black. So you will need some light. So, but like I say, that'll be your style. Okay, so like I say, if you want to fill it all in, just get a slab and just fill them in between. Okay, so, right, so I'll just quickly come all the way to the staterooms. Like I say, I apologise for the long videos, but this is what it is. Okay, so like I say, this was the dressing room we did. Like I say, I still need to put a wall down from these 2 walls here. Quick access to the private promenade. So I'm coming back in. Okay, having those freight blocks does help quite a lot, so we won't have to have all the doors open now. Okay, and then yeah, there we go. So these are all the cabins here. Come along inside, which we finished on the last episode. That was for the ladies' lavatory. And this is the port side now. Like I say, I finished all the floor as well, and like I say, I just put the room number above the door. Alright then folks, I'm going to see you all in the next one. You take care of yourselves, and yeah, time for a rest. Good night.